I had to do that, didn't I? I'm Grant. I'm a bird nerd. This is the Dawn Chorus. This is my co-host and co-producer, Loz, who now has a rope connecting the microphone to his parrot play gym over here. He's become acquainted with the rope, but he hasn't got all the way across. No doubt he will. Anyway, here we are for the Dawn Chorus. I'm not sure how long we're going to be. By the way, how are you? Let us know where you're listening from. Those of you on Instagram, Instagram's done its usual thing again. I think I'm live. It tells me I'm live, but I can't see your comments. So if you want to join in, I'm going to keep looking. Actually, I'll keep looking. I can look at my thing, but I can't see. Instagram just doesn't let me see stuff. I have to go to a separate thing, and when it loses it, I can't get back into it. Let me just try one more thing. More switch settings. No, sorry. So if you're on Instagram and you want to join in, you really have to come to YouTube or to Facebook would be best, or you can go to Twitter. YouTube's best, thebirdemergency.com/YouTube. So here we are. Naomi's here from the Blue Mountains. Naomi will be providing us with a Dawn Chorus. Can you all hear me? I'm not really hearing myself in my ears again. So anyway, let's go. I've got one from me. I've had trouble uploading my second one, but my ones were very boring this morning. But we'll start with Naomi's Dawn Chorus, which was the one in the dark. So let's have a look. Oh, hang on, comments. Glenn's not seeing it on live on Insta. No, it made me, because of that problem we had yesterday. It made me verify my account twice, which I did, and it looked normal, and then it sent me to somewhere, and then the screen got lost. So I don't know. Anyway, there we are. Martin, good afternoon. Naomi also telling me, well, how about I'll just get rid of, it's telling me I'm live on Insta, but hey, remove it. Hang on. Housekeeping, folks. Let's do this on the fly. I'm going to add Instagram. Here we go. I'm going to go over to Instagram. I'm going to go here, create. I've seen some really good Instagrams lately from people too, by the way. Let's call this Dawn Chorus, and we'll see. Audience, public, let's go. Next, let's go. Copy. Put this in here. Okay, just waiting for Instagram to catch up with the software, and I think it's done. Okay, let's go live. Yeah, I agree, Loz. Anyone see Mark Zuckerberg getting grilled in the US Senate today? That was pretty fun. Okay. Apparently now we're live on Instagram. Okay. But let's get to the whole point of today, which is what Naomi and I have heard for our Dawn Chorus. Okay, thanks, Glenn. Live on Insta. Okay, cool. All right, here's Naomi's first one. I haven't seen or listened. Oh, more comments coming in. Not live on Insta for Naomi. Okay, well, we're Bloody Instagram. You probably would have to refresh it, I would say, Naomi. But anyway, let's get to Naomi's first dawn chorus for this morning. Naomi did one when it was quite kind of dark and one when it was a bit later. I did the same, but so far only one of them is uploaded. So we'll do this one first. Here we go. Am I the only one not hearing something? Oh, I can hear something, but it's very quiet. Thornbills? Very, very quiet. What are the comments telling me? They're probably telling me you can't hear anything. No sound. Yeah, I can't hear anything either. Let's try my one. G'day, bird nerds. 1st of February. And I'm out in the park. It's 6 a.m. There we are. So it cut off at work. Let's try this one, Naomi. This might be a disaster. Okay, now, I'm sure you couldn't hear that very well. We're going to have to work out, Naomi, how we can boost the recording sound, because I could hear the whipbird and I could hear the coels and I could hear you walking around, but it was very, very, very quiet. Yeah, so yeah, we'll have to. We may have another crack at this next week, and I'll have to fart around in the video editing and try and boost that audio, because mine is straight out of the phone. Actually, let's see if we can get my other one up, which didn't. The upload failed. Let's try this. It's about a 4-step process to get it from the phone up into the software, change the file format, back download it, and get it back up into StreamYard. So it takes a little while. Naomi, was I hearing? Naomi, we'll just have another crack at it. It's I know when I do mine, I have my microphone and sound up full bore on the phone. I tried with the camera, but it was too dark, and then it was more of it was such a performance to record a minute, so I'll stick with the phone. And of course, I can't the same thing. It's failing to upload the second one I did. So technology doesn't like me today. Loz is enjoying running around. That's great. Gee, folks. Let's have a look. I'm just looking to see if there's any other any other news. Oh! Have we seen the good news? Actually, let's. I'll find some good news while we're at it. I'll find some. This is the best news, even though it's temporary. Okay, sorry. Loz, what are you doing? Oh, he's over there now. All right, let's get this on. That's very, very, very cool, Naomi, that the Whitbird heard what was going on and he's now getting into it. All right, let's. Here's the good news. Here is the good news. Court orders a temporary halt to logging in Tasmanian forest ahead of Swift Parrot case. Thanks to the Bob Brown Foundation. So I'll just increase this a little bit, zoom in. There we go. Conservationists have won a temporary injunction to stop logging in an area of forest south of Hobart, they say, is breeding habitat for the critically endangered swift parrot. The Swift Court granted an injunction pending the hearing. So the case is against Forestry Timber. Forestry Tasmania, which trades as Sustainable Timber Tasmania, of course it has been. The case is challenging a decision to authorise a logging plan in a single forestry coupe, alleging this occurred despite recordings of being provided they were provided with recordings of swift parrots in breeding habitat in the area. The foundation, Bob Brown Foundation, alleges the logging should not have been authorised. You can't see Loz. He's climbing up and down the. He's here on the microphone. Now he's here. Okay. It's a huge win for Tasmania's forests and wildlife, Bob Brown said, and this is both gratifying and a terrible indictment of the state and federal governments. So the injunction until the hearing of the case, and there hasn't been a date set for the hearing. So that is pretty good. The foundation has launched similar challenges to logging in swift parrot habitat in forest and other parts of the state. Suzette Weeding, the general manager of conservation. How's this? The Forestry Tasmania calls itself Sustainable Timber Tasmania, and the general manager of Conservation and Land Management says was confident the forestry operations carried out in the coupe late last year were compliant with the Tasmanian Forest Practices System and the Tasmanian Forest Practices Code. Maybe your code sucks, but the court will decide. Sustainable Timber Tasmania welcomes the opportunity for the matter to be decided by the court. Sustainable Timber Tasmania recognises its responsibility as land manager and continues to implement conservation outcomes. I like how they say continues to implement conservation outcomes. They don't say successful conservation outcomes for the swift parrot on permanent timber production zone land. In a separate case in 2021, the Bob Brown Foundation lost a legal challenge to native forest logging in Tasmania that claimed the industry's logging was at odds with federal conservation laws. Lawyers for the foundation said the agreement lacked an enforceable requirement that the state must protect threatened species, particularly the critically endangered swift parrot. This is why we all get so grumpy about this crap, because the law isn't sufficient, and then even they don't enforce their own laws, or they don't follow their own laws. Last year, researchers modelled new population projections for the critically endangered swift parrot, finding the outlook for the parrot was getting worse. So, anyway, kind of good news, kind of bad news. So, I do like this. Let's talk about Naomi. What else was in your recordings? Unfortunately, they're very, very low, and I couldn't bump them up in the first bit of software. I'm sure I heard thornbills. Did I hear? And I heard the coel, but I didn't hear any honeyeaters. And I'll talk about what I heard, because my long recording won't upload. So that's why I was late today too, because I've been trying everything to get it to upload, and it just keeps only uploading the short one. Early this morning, I was out there at 6, and then again at 6:10 and at 6:20 this morning, and I just had the wattlebirds waking up, common miners, and the New Holland honeyeater and the white-plumed honeyeaters were going. Now, I didn't hear any parrots or a cockatoo in Naomi's one. Naomi, fill us in. What else was there that we didn't hear? Oh, Loz is really keen to get on this rope. It's over here, mate. Come back down here. There we go. Oh, you want me to put it up there? Be good when the second camera is working. There he goes. He's on it. Oh, no, he's off it again. Okay, Naomi. Lewin's honeyeater, whipbird, coel, yellow-tailed blackcocky. I didn't hear those, and I didn't hear sulphur cresteds. I did hear the thornbills, but I didn't hear them well enough to tell which one was which. Okay, well, you've got quite a lot of birds out there. Let's just see what's happening on Insta. Here we are. Hello, Jess. Jess Mann. Jess Mann has joined on Insta, and I can see Glenn and Naomi have joined on Insta. Are you still? Although I look to be frozen on the Instagram. Oh no, now it seems to be back. Okay. If Naomi or Glenn, if you're still on Insta, tell me what's going on. I don't think the amount of distraction for Instagram is turning out to be worth it. Well, I'll tell you what, Glenn's got a thought here. He thought he heard yellow-tailed black cockatoo. Let's have another listen to. That'll be the first, the long one of Naomi's, or the short one. Let's try. What have I got? This is Naomi in the dark. So this would be the first one. Yeah, I'm not hearing anything on that. Let's see. Can I turn volume up? No. Loz is on his play gym, by the way. Yeah, on this one, I can't hear any sound. Can anyone hear anything? I can't hear anything. Let's go back to. Yeah, still not very loud for me. So I wasn't sure I could hear a cocky in there. Let's for fun just play mine again. Loz is on the play, Jim. G'day, bird nerds. 1st of February, and I'm out in the park. It's 6 a.m. There we are. I didn't hear anything on that one, so just me. I got a funny feeling I'm probably used up all the capacity, all the storage capacity in my phone, because that stopped recording just on its own. So I think that was what that was. Gee, hello YouTube. Got a pile of people in on YouTube today. That's great. If you're new, hi, I'm Grant. I'm a bird nerd. If you're not new, thanks for being here. So let's talk a bit about Dawn Chorus. These work much better. Naomi, you heard nothing on my video. So you didn't even hear me talking on my video. This is bizarre. I'm going to run that again. So the rest of you, tell me, can you hear me talking? It's only a 10-second video, but let me know. G'day, bird nerds. 1st of February, and I'm out in the park. It's 6 a.m. Did you hear me talking? Okay. There we are. Okay. So, all right. I don't know what. Oh, now, and Naomi can hear me now. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I think I obviously need a longer production time to do these Dawn choruses. So let's set the date for the next Dawn chorus. Let's do a Dawn chorus on Thursday the 8th. And that way you can all go and record something. And if you get it to me early enough, then I can actually spend the time sending it to all the video editing software and really boosting the audio. I can't do that when I just throw it into Canva, which is what I normally do. Because when you send them to me, they're generally movie files, and I can't upload movie files into StreamYard to play this way. I have to convert them to MP4s, so I just do that in Canva because it's quick and easy. Except today, because Canva won't upload my long video, of which was very uneventful out there this morning. Even the rainbow lorikeets didn't start till quite late this morning. Same with the magpies, but it's a really boring, for want of a better term, boring time out here. The blackbirds aren't calling early, so they're obviously having a break until the feverish breeding activity starts again. So just goes to show. I've got no early morning cockatoos around here now. There are lorikeets around, but they're not as noisy this morning. So summertime, the birds are just having a bit of a break. I showed. Let's see. I might try and show you the Loz's play gym, and let's just do a bit of a. There you go. How'd you like that? Loz is tucking into his lorikeet mix and some water, so he's loving it over there. I haven't really got much more today. I just saw that good news, and Dawn Chorus really works much better when people send lots of stuff in. Thank you for the emails. I got some emails. let me just go through. Martin has sent me some info, which we will talk about on Monday. It's sort of a follow-up to the discussion we were having about golden-shouldered parrots earlier on. Let's see, where's Martin's also sent me something about red-tailed black cockatoos at his place eating. And Glenn, thank you. We're all done with that. I will follow up that email. But Glenn will be with me to talk about all of his photographing plants and birds, and that is tomorrow week. So it's really easy to email me, Grant at the Bird Emergency, if you want to send something for Dawn Chorus, or if you can't remember Grant at the Bird Emergency, just go Dawn Chorus at the Bird Emergency, which would be Grack. So, got anything else you want to tell me, folks? Because Naomi sent me a massive long okay, I'm going to have to look at that in Facebook. All that's about 4 inches. I'm not kidding. That's 4 inches of code in the messages here. So, yeah, I'll chase that up on Facebook and have a look. The Mallee Emu Wren. Martin's just asked me, did I get the video? Yes, I got your email. I haven't checked out the video. That's the one from Artemis Station, yes? So, yeah, I'm planning to talk about that on Monday, okay? So we'll talk about that on Monday. Naomi's just sent me something about the Mallee Emu Wren, which I'll look into. We'll try and get that in with the into a conversation about the regent parrot that we were talking about the other day with the re-veg that's going on at Mallee Conservation. So hopefully they'll be joining me. Someone from there will be joining me soon. I'm going to use the rest of the day, unless someone wants to email me if they did a Dawn Chorus and didn't get around to sending it. Which we could do. I've got to spend the rest of the day following people up, chasing people up to join us for further episodes. So, what did I just say? We said the 8th for Dawn Chorus. Just let me write that on the whiteboard. And folks, while I was away, the whole membership thing died in the arse, so to speak. Members shows are going to come back, and I'm going to do them in 2 ways. I'm going to do one in the sort of midday format, a bit like this, and I'll also going to do like an evening one, which will be chatty and probably not cycling through, but having old guests, past guests, and my idea was to do it on a Sunday, but I'm not getting much take up for a Sunday, so maybe it'll be a weekday night. Anyway, there is going to be the member shows coming back, and for the people who have been members in the past or are still like currently on annual membership, obviously they'll be included, and I'll be inviting everyone who has been a commenter or a supporter of some sort at some time on Buy Me a Coffee to join them for the first month or two. And then after that, it will only be paying members, because I really would like to pay at least my internet bill out of membership, and try and do something a bit special. And there's going to be a merch tier as well. And how that will work, if I get one person a month on the merch tier, that will pay for the production of another design. So anyway, I won't bore you all with that now. Hello, X. Where are you listening or watching from in X? YouTube, Facebook, and hello, Twitch. Someone's on in Twitch again today. Naomi says, how are the t-shirts and merch going? Well, the designs are going very, very, very well. But there's a bit of a cash flow squeeze on when it comes to the actual production of them. So buying the new computer set me back a lot in terms of what I was planning to do for the merch. So the computer's all paid off now. So now I can work towards getting the merch going. I have t-shirt and hat designs, and I also have the first of the underwear and pajama designs just about done. There's a bit of tweaking to do for the pajamas. But yeah, I haven't really shared the concept with that, but I think you'll like them when they're out. But when my idea is to I haven't talked about this before. I don't think, have I? Have I told you my concept for the series of sort of cheeky t-shirts? And yeah, I'll wait. And I'm not sure if I have. I'm not sure if I know I've had this conversation with Ricky, but I don't think we were actually live when we were having this conversation. Let me know. Oh, that's another thing too. Email going out to Ricky to see when we get the deep dive firing up again. So just got to get back into the thing. Okay, Martin can't remember. I don't think I have talked about them. Okay. Okay, well, I'll just say, here's where my mind was going. I was looking at all the sort of bird t-shirt merch that was available, and I was looking, and it was always like really bright stuff. So if it was a robin, it was the big male robin, you know. Anyway, I'm going to buck the trend. We're going to have hot chicks. And, you know, a flame robin missus is as cool as a flame robin mister. That's just to give you an idea of where I'm going with that. I'm not going to try to explain the whole thing because it works much better visually. But yeah. I don't think I've mentioned to you all about the underwear and the pajamas, but that'll be for a members only stream. I'm not going to give away the secrets for that on just the public sort of YouTube forum or whatever. That's all for later on. Yeah. Naomi, remembering too about the Mallee Emu Wren, and thank you for sending me that link at Whalers Way. I'm guessing that's what the looking in amongst all the code, and they're the only words I can see and all of that. Whalers Way. I'll approach Simon Verdon again now that the academic year and everyone seems to be back at work at the faculties at all the unis. So we'll see if we can get an update on Simon's project with the Mallee Emu wrens. Simon from La Trobe Uni, you may remember, who I did speak to, so long ago. All this is getting to be so long ago. Maybe 2 years ago, I spoke to Simon about Mallee Emu wren. Also coming up will be got Jacinda Humphrey, Kylie Soanes will be on after Vic BioCon, Victorian Biodiversity Conference, which is on next week, I think. So after that, people are available again. There we are. I'm waffling and rambling today. Anything else you would like to bring up, folks? I'm looking and hoping that the did anyone see the great post? You know how we were mentioned the other day at Georgie Purcell from the Animal Justice Party about the duck shooting, and then how The Age and Channel 9 altered her image, made her dress into a crop top, and gave her enlarged breasts and stuff. And they said, it was just we just asked the AI to crop the photo, and it did that. Did you see the great Twitter one where someone put up, I asked the AI to crop this photo of Peter Dutton, and this is the result, and the result was just a potato? That was pretty funny, I thought. Yeah, okay. I think that's it. Not going to be streaming tomorrow, folks. Habitat gardening on Saturday morning. I've even got I can do this, can't I? I can do this. Habitat gardening, Saturday morning, 9:30 a.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. I'll have to change that soon, won't I, when it comes to standard time. So yeah, that'll be talking pigeons, but we'll also be talking the cockatoos that Martin sent me. So that's a follow-up from the other day. So thank you for those photos, Martin, and that case study. And I have a bit of commentary about that. And who sent me someone sent me a message. See, when I get them all on all the different socials and everything, I can't keep up. Someone sent me some stuff about pines, more pines and more black cockatoo issues in Western Australia. So I'll find time to read up on that too, and we'll fit that into next week sometime. So yeah. And what did we say? Next week, Dawn Chorus on Thursday. So I really hope a few more of you will record a video and get it to me in the first half of next week of your Dawn Chorus. No matter where you are in the world, what happens to the Dawn Chorus in the depths of winter in North America and in Europe, or what's going on down in Chile or Peru at dawn at this time of the year? Just take your phone out and record a little video. You just saw what we do. I mean, it's really hard. Just do this. G'day, bird nerds. 1st of February, and I'm out in the park. It's 6 a.m. There we are. See, Really easy to do. Yeah. Martin will try depending on the weather. Yes, you're in that part of the world, Martin. I think, did I see on the news this morning that there's another cyclone developing in off the coast of central Queensland? Is that right? What are you doing over there, Loz? You all right? Do you want me to get rid of that? Oh. Loz is flying over. Not happy about something. One of my really good friends in the Philippines is currently being flooded again at the moment, and it must be the fourth time in about 6 months. Yeah, it's crossed on the weekend. Isn't there another one I saw on the news this morning? Another cyclone developing in Queensland. I hope it's not another one. That'll be the third one in a matter of months on the Queensland coast. Anyway, here we are. What do you want to do now, Loz? No, he's just looking around. Okay, I think that's it. That's all we've got for Dawn Chorus. Send them in. Let's hope the next one will be longer. I will have more time to do some video editing if needed, or boosting the audio. I guess the other thing too is make sure you have your phone audio up full if you are recording it on your phone, and if not, if you are able to send it in MP4 format, that saves me a lot of time. If not, it doesn't matter. Just try and send it a day or two early so that I've got time to get to it. Loz is really going for it now. Look at him go. Obviously, after being with me for a little while now and being fed up, as in on a proper diet and quite a bit of fresh fruit and some blossoms each morning and stuff, he's a lot more sprightly than he was the first few times he was on the show, don't you think? And I've been noticing all the different variation of rainbow lorikeets that I'm seeing in photographs. He hasn't got as well-defined green collar as so many that I see. But yeah, and I'm thinking of getting him a playmate, him or her, a playmate. I think that would be great. Okay, Martin says he can't send me a video, only via the YouTube channel. Look, Martin, try that out, and I should be able to download it. If not, we can just play your video on the screen, but then I've got no control over boosting the volume or anything like that of the audio. So, but if you can put it up on a YouTube and send me the link, that's fine. Yeah, Naomi, I think the birds are just having a rest, aren't they? I think, well, consider what they've been doing. They've done all the courtship, the nest building, the rearing, and the looking after adolescent youngsters. And I think they're probably just recovering. They're probably just trying to feed up and get back into good condition. And then it all happens again. I know around here just that when the blackbirds start calling again, when the males start calling really early, I know that it's all about to start again. The spotted doves here are still displaying, but they're not calling early like I normally hear them on the fence, really at the crack of dawn. Just outside my window here, they'll often be calling. the magpie. Well, I can say around here, I'm not really noticing that the magpies aren't calling early. They're just less often here. They've kind of moved over to another part of the neighbourhood where they spend nearly all their time. So Martin, all the birds are still busy up there. Well, the birds would be. There'd be a lot of birds still breeding at this time, wouldn't they, Martin? I'm not sure. Naomi's got the young satin bowerbirds and the kookaburras out there practicing. That's really cool. Yeah, that is really cool. Had a lot of dialogue with people on Twitter in the last little while. So it seems that the bird community have kind of come back to Twitter. So that's kind of good. I must admit, I'm back because I just couldn't upload consistently to Mastodon. So that was annoying. And I'm not really using Threads because I'm not getting any conversations going on Threads. So yeah, I'm back to Twitter, X, which can't say I'm wrapped about, and YouTube and here live streaming. That's what I thought. This time of year, you do have a lot of breeding activity, don't you? All right, folks. Jeez. Well, good me. I didn't think we'd make an hour today, but we have, and I'm going to. Yeah, Naomi, that's Mastodon I found really good for interaction, chatting with people and things, but I couldn't upload the videos normally. It either took forever or it would almost get uploaded and then would fail. So I just got frustrated with it. Yeah, I might try Mastodon again, but Threads I just use as an add-on to Instagram and Facebook. Martin says at his place it's always rainbow lorikeet, magpies, little frybird, blueface honeyeaters. I have been seeing lots of photos of young little frybirds in the bird ID groups and things. So obviously there's been a big breeding season of those, and there's fledglings all over the place that people are finding and wondering, what's this little bird? Blueface honeyeaters. I kind of miss. I wish we had more honeyeaters here. Anyway, that's life. Okay. Oh, can you see Loz is now? Look. A period of frenetic activity, and now he's off to sleep. Martin, you're lucky. You're getting reed warblers and grass birds, and you got cisticolas there as well in the same location as the reed warblers. Should get some photos of the reed warblers. That would be cool. Yeah. Well, are they doing territorial or courtship behaviours? If they're singing and very loudly, Eastern shrike tit, very good. Gee, I'd love some Eastern shrike tits around here. And Martin says, yeah, plenty of cisticolas. I think that was in relation to. Okay, folks, thanks. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for the Facebook love too, by the way. And day off tomorrow. That'll be preparation day and everything. Getting ready for Red Warblers are doing the courtship displays. Fantastic. So they're up on the top of the stalks and singing their hearts out, chasing each other around. Very, very, very good. And Glenn's also saying we've got the reed warblers and little grass birds at Mount Annan. Golden-headed cisticolas. Yeah, it's good. They're kind of the best little brown birds, aren't they? They're really, really, really cool. Yeah, that's where my place is really boring. I don't get any of these cool birds around here. I need to get out again. Need to go somewhere and go looking. All right, really going this time because I've got a lot of stuff I want to do. Chase people up, write some emails, get this Stream Deck program so that I can cut out all these things that aren't working each time I turn things on, and we'll get back to it. Reminder, this Glenn will be with me tomorrow week for Photography Friday, and so that's the 9th, the 12th, Jacinda Humphrey, Dawn Chorus next Thursday, and Habitat Gardening on Saturday morning. So, see you, Martin. See everyone. Thanks for joining us again. Remember, Dawn Chorus is best if you go and get your little phone recorder or something out, go and sit out somewhere early in the morning and do something as simple as this. G'day, bird nerds. 1st of February, and I'm out in the park. It's 6 a.m. Obviously, you would want to do the video for a little bit longer and hear some birds, but that's the high level of technical proficiency that you need to take part. So please do. See you, Naomi. Thanks for your contributions. I'll play around and see if I can boost the volume and we can play them again on the 8th, and send us something new on the 8th. If you hear that Eastern Shrike Tit, Crested Shrike Tit, as I used to call them. What are they called now? Are they called the Crested Shrike Tit or the Eastern Shrike Tit? I can't even remember. Anyway, get that. Just send us something. Yes, don't get me started. I'll be on to something else. See you, everyone. Instagram. Gee, Instagram's really behind. Come on, Instagram. Don't even know what's going on. See ya.